Good morning guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. Today is Monday, hope you have a fantastic start of your week. I'm starting with coffee, obviously. This cup only fits 50 mils of my Alpro Almond Barista per drink, so it's just half a syn a cup today. Hi! So, I'm actually having breakfast today and I'm having tin tomatoes on toast, which is one of my favourite things since I was a teenager. It's so simple, but it is really satisfying. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, it is better if you have like your favourite vegan butter on the toast so that it melts, but it's still really nice without it. You can flavour your tomatoes however you want to, much like baked beans. Maybe you prefer them plain. Maybe you want to add some herbs, like mixed herbs. That's how I used to have it when I was younger. If you have it with some like Cajun seasoning, that's going to be really good too, you know, like different spices. I'm gonna just have my normal seasoning, my Slap Your Mama, which is Cajun seasoning, but it's not like spices. It's salt, pepper, red pepper and garlic. It's so good though, honestly. It's so much more than the sum of its ingredients. But it fulfills all my taste bud desires. So I'm just gonna have some of that on mine. So simple, so tasty. Like I said, plenty of Slap Your Mama on top of that. The tin tomatoes are speed. 2 of these small pieces of bread from a wholemeal loaf from a small wholemeal loaf are my healthy extra B, and the other one is just 3 syns. Yum. Hey guys, so it's currently about 6 o'clock on Monday. I haven't actually eaten anything since that tomatoes on toast earlier. It did tide me over, but also I did have a nap on my lunch break, and so I feel like I kind of missed the boat for lunch, and then I was like just busy, so it's cool. So I'm just going to prep some dinner because I have to do some overtime in a couple of hours, so I kind of want everything to be ready by then. We're going to make curry. You know who you are. It may have been requested, but yeah, it actually works out quite well because I found a recipe on the Slimming World app. Sorry, I was going to say website. It was on the app, so it would be for members only. But it was for a Rogan Josh sauce. So I thought that works quite well because I can use up the random veggies I have left with and make this sauce and like roast them and then make this sauce, and that gives me a curry, and there should be enough for 3 portions, which will be enough for my tea tonight and me and mum tea tomorrow when she comes over on our usual Tuesday night. So I thought that will work out quite nicely. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I am missing one ingredient, which is cinnamon, but to be honest, I don't really care. I'm just going to do it without the cinnamon. So this is the veg that I've got left. I think the only thing left in my fridge after this is like a hunk of red cabbage and a little sliver of cucumber. So I've got a few new potatoes, 3 courgettes, found a random one I didn't know I had. It's looking a bit beaten up, but that's fine. A little bit of broccoli. I'll chop the end of the gnarly bit of the stalk off, but the rest of the stalk I'll be able to use in it. I got 3 carrots, although really there's only 1 full size one. The other 2 are quite small. Oh, that one's even just a piece. And then 1 big red pepper. And then there's the onion actually goes in the sauce. So this is the veg that I'm going to roast. Okay, here's everything chopped up. Looks pretty good. Okay, I have just mixed these up, but they've been in for a good 45 minutes on the top shelf at 180. They need a good more cooking. I've just drained a couple of tins of chickpeas, so I'm just going to add them in as well so they can heat up. But it does say the sauce should simmer for about 30 minutes, so I guess it'll all work out. Okay, yes, I'm using the same pan from earlier because, you know, that's how I roll. It only had tomatoes in it. It's fine. This is going to have tomatoes. So what we've got in there is tons of garlic and tons of ginger and 3 small red onions and then a tin of tomatoes. I'm kind of sort of doubling the recipe. I feel like theirs wouldn't be saucy enough, although it does add water, so I will still add the water. I was thinking I might add some passata as well. Don't know. Okay, we do have spices to go in, namely, they said hot curry powder. I've only got medium, so that's what we use. And some cumin. Yes, this is a new jar because I'm happily had some extra. And it also said cinnamon. I've run out of cinnamon, which is annoying. And then I was like, oh my God, look, in my cupboard, I've got cinnamon sticks. And I have just thrown them away because look when they went off. 22. Don't know if you can see that. But yeah, anyway, and I thought, well, that'll be okay. And I smelled them and they didn't smell like anything. It was just a twig. So I just chucked them. So no cinnamon. Okay, the recipe was 1 teaspoon each. Obviously, I'm at least doubling the recipe, or at least use double the tomatoes. So I just used like a really heaped one of these spoons because I thought it just wouldn't have enough flavour, you know? So yeah, I used this heaped, I think this is a dessert spoon, isn't it? So I just used a heaped one of them of each of the cumin and curry powder. And then it said to add a stock cube. Obviously I'm kind of doubling it. I like it saucy, you know? Anyway, there's 2 stock cubes. What a rebel. Obviously we've missed out the cinnamon, but the last ingredient then is tomato puree, 1.5 tablespoons. We're just gonna go big fat squeeze, half a squeeze for luck. There we go. And then all you do is just let it boil for, well, soak it. I'm gonna turn it down now because it needs to simmer. But yeah, let that simmer for, I guess, till the vegetables are done. Also, I should say that I used about half a can of water as well from like the tin of tomatoes, and this needs to be turned down immediately. I think it's going to be quite nice though. Okay, I couldn't wait anymore. I'm so hungry I could kick something. So the sauce has thickened up nicely. The onion does have a little crunch to it, but it's not raw, so that's nice. Veggies are just about done. I'm more worried about tomorrow, and obviously we're reheating it tomorrow, so that'll finish them off really. And yeah, I'm just gonna, God, how many times am I gonna burn myself in this video? Just gonna pour that over and mix it all together. Okay, here we go. So this is the curry. A kind of adaptation of a Rogan Josh, I suppose. So this is totally sin-free. Obviously I've got chickpeas in there for protein. Use those new potatoes, they're providing some carbs. I didn't want to have it with rice because I so easily overeat. What I've done, I've actually got 3, I'm hungry, of these mini tortillas that I had in the freezer. These are 4.5 syns each. And I just had them in the microwave, which is why the plate is a little bit soggy. But I'm going to pretend they're chapatis. So these are, 4.5 syns, so that's 13.5 syns for those. I'm only on 4 today, so that just puts me on 17.5, which is well within my 25. And yes, that's a conscious choice that I'm making over using free food because, like I said, this is like a measured thing, you know. So that's that. I've used a bit over 1/3, so I'm now worrying that I'm going to have to add something to it tomorrow. But we'll worry about that tomorrow. That's tomorrow's problem, right? So it's 9:30. I've just finished doing my work. My tea, oh my God, that curry was so nice. I don't think it would have been half as nice if I hadn't put loads more spices in than was meant to go in there. So yeah, I thoroughly recommend just making it how I made it. I would like to try making it again with cinnamon one time, and also I feel like that might become a regular rotation because actually it was so easy and it was really surprisingly tasty. Like I was really impressed with that sauce. So and I thoroughly enjoyed my tea. So yeah. Also those mini tortillas, I was kind of like using them a bit like chapatis, you know, like breaking off a little bit and then scooping, like, well, not really scooping, but kind of grabbing, using them. But oh, they were lovely because they're quite like dense. Like, yeah, I'm really satisfied. Really, really, really nice dinner today. Even though it didn't necessarily look terribly exciting. So that's that. I do still have hair, don't worry. I just got it tied up in a ponytail. Look how long my hair's got, guys. I haven't cut it for ages, as is probably obvious. And I'm afraid to, like, I don't want to go to get my hairdresser to cut it. Like, she goes to mum and dad's, like, so I just go up there, like, when I want a haircut, and then pay her extra. But she's so good, but, like, she always, like, whenever I say, like, oh, I just want, like, just, like, take a nibble off, like, just a nib, we call it a nibble, she always, like, takes off way more than I want. So I'm, like, growing it loads, and then it'll be right. Yeah, anyway, sorry, right. So, yeah, very, very nice tea. As I said, it's now 9:30. I finished my work, so now I'm kind of like, I've got a bit of an evening, which feels quite nice because I'm surprisingly organised. Like, I've already done, I just have to turn over one load of laundry. I think that's the only, like, chore I've got left to do because I tidied up the kitchen as I went along. So, like, this feels like a bit of a treat. This is rare for me, guys. So I might do a bit of a mandala stone. I started one the other day, if you remember. Little bronze one, a little small one. So I might do a bit more on that one. I'll decide in a moment, but I'm feeling very luxurious because I've got some free time. As for syns, where am I? 17.5. So that is actually way higher than I wanted because I was kind of thinking I want to cut down my syns quite a lot before weigh day, just because I'm just so horrified at the thought of not losing weight again this week. And I know I shouldn't fixate on it from week to week and it's just a number and all the rest of it, but it's not. To me, it's not. I have plenty of weight to lose. It should come off. So yeah, way over my syns where I wanted to be. But also I don't feel like I've overeaten today because I have only had like 2 meals. And I can't believe how long I had because my breakfast, that tomatoes on toast, I had that, I think it was literally 10 o'clock. Yeah, it was 10 o'clock. And then I ate my dinner at like just gone 7. So that's a heck of a long time in between. It's not good. Don't copy me. So I think this evening I'm going to make up a herbal tea now. A cup of herbal tea now. My normal pucker night time. I really fancy that. I'm going to drink some more water because I'm quite thirsty, which means I haven't had anywhere near enough today. And I've got one of those Alpro Greek yogurts left, so I might have that. Yeah, because tomorrow night, if I have 2, like mum likes them as well. So like we've started getting in the habit of having one on a Tuesday night. But I've only got one left. I'm not buying more. So before I get paid. So I might have it tonight. You'll see shortly. Oh, and sorry, in my when I was prepping my tea, I had some music on and I didn't realise it was so loud coming through the video. So I'm really sorry. If you wanted to know what it was Styx. I love Styx. They are a kind of 70s prog rock band. They've got some wicked songs. So yeah, I was having a nice time singing along to Styx. But yeah, it was only when I was editing the video just now, I was like, oh, that's really there. So really sorry about that. Hey guys, it's time to wrap up the day. I had my yogurt. I've just realised I've not put it in my planner, so I'll do that and then I'll show you my planner. Okay, here's today's planner. So I thought it was going to be a 3-meal day, but no, it did not work out like that. So where we've got our syns, why is this not focusing? There we go. 2, what is going on with the focus? 2 coffees, each with 50 mils of my almond barista. I had 3 slices of bread. Obviously 2 of them count for my healthy extra B choice, but I had a third, you know, because those breads are really small. Dinner was obviously that Rogan Josh, which is really tasty. Big load of syns there with the mini tortillas, again perfectly within my syns. And then I had my Alpro Greek pot. I'm just going to give myself an extra little sticker saying I won't stop, just to give me a little bit of encouragement there. I was on plan. I'll give myself a crown as well. Oh yeah, and I can do this. Give myself all the stickers today. But yeah, a decent day, perfectly decent day on Slimming World. I mean, the obvious kind of place for improvement is tortillas with dinner, but is it improvement because it's completely within, you know, my kind of allowance? So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't feel bad. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't feel bad. And why should I? It's just food. Food's okay. It's just that the idea has to be focusing on these foods here. First these, then these, then these, then these. Speed foods, free foods, healthy extras, syns. There we go. And that's all that there is to it. It's weigh day. No, not tomorrow. Wednesday. Okay, I've got 2 days. That's all from me today, really, guys, except I've just realised I did some new bugs and I haven't shown you. I've not varnished. What's the word? I always forget it. Enamel. I've not enamelled them yet. But this one, look. It's like a paisley design. Isn't he cute? And then this one. It's a pretty blue one with shiny bits. Yeah, you can't really see it. And obviously it says Slimmer of the Week on the back. And then this one, the little yellow one. Yellow and orange and pink and shiny red and a big flower. And it obviously says Slimmer of the Week. So I just need to enamel those 3 and then that's me covered for the next 3 weeks for bugs to take to group and put in the Slimmer of the Week basket. But I'm working on 2 more. This one. Look at the colours. I really love this colour combo. Really pale blue and then gold, like proper shiny gold. Obviously, I've not finished his eyes yet, and then some of his writing rubbed off on the back. So I need to just do that again, and then he'll get enamelled, and then that will not be a problem anymore. And then also a purple one. Oh. Okay, I had done loads on this one, and then I forgot that I erased it all. So at the moment, it's just a purple rock with some eyes. If you ever feel like you're being watched, maybe it's a purple rock with some eyes. I forgot about that. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, that really tickled me. Anyway, guys, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and we'll see. I'm thinking I will. Oh, excuse me. I will say I'm now thinking for tomorrow dinner for me and Mum. I'm sort of thinking I might do like a spaghetti bolognese. So obviously I have to go to the shops. But like I've got mince, I've got lentils, I've got red onions, I've got garlic, obviously tinned tomatoes, tomato puree, all the flavouring things that I want to put in there. What I don't have is mushrooms, which is basically the main veg in bolognese, as far as I'm concerned. And I thought I could do mine with like half spaghetti, half courgette. The problem is it's just not that filling. This is the problem all the time. Like I like to be full. That if I didn't, I'd be thin, you know, but that's not how my body is made up. So yeah, I'm considering doing that, and then like just having that free curry for whether it's lunches or dinner or what, don't know. So yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I've got another change tomorrow night, the same as tonight, so like another set of overtime. It's just occurred to me it's going to overlap with when Mum's here, because she is normally still here at 8 o'clock when I have to start work. Interesting. Okay, right. I have to think. Must remind myself. Okay, right. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll stop rambling. Thank you for watching. Finishing the day on 19 syns. Don't know if I said that or not. 19 syns out of my 25. Obviously had a decent amount of veg and stuff. So, yeah. Bye.